What's up, what's up with everybody? This is the one and only Torres Santana, and this is part 2 of my career series. We just got done with the rookie showcase, and now we're about to meet with a couple GMs. I don't know who wants me, but I'm eager for any team to be in sort of an interest in me. I played good, 14 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds is some good numbers for a rookie showcase. So I definitely showed the scouts that I belong in the NBA. So I don't know. I hope I get picked by the right team. The teams I would like to get picked by will be, I would have to say, the Phoenix Suns is a nice team to be. We'll start your career with, and also a couple other teams. So let's see who we go with. So we start with the Detroit Pistons.
Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons. We have the 8th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions and get a feel of how well you'd fit in with us. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
So right there, he says that they're in a rebuilding project, and this is not going to be a good team for me because they already have Brandon Jennings.
It sounds to me like you guys are thinking about starting over again. If that's truly your intention, I'm not really interested in being part of a rebuilding project. I've only got so much time in this league, and I don't have any intentions of throwing away years from my career. It's nothing personal against you or the organization, but I'm just not interested in coming to Detroit. Sorry.
Interesting. Next question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
So right there, he asks me how well I played the game. I think I played a great game. So I'm going to go with that answer.
Man. I feel great. I really feel like I put my talents on display out there. When you guys go back and watch the tape, I think you'll realize what you'd be getting in me. A future all-star, no doubt, baby.
So right there, I tell him that
I don't know that we're a fit
I'll be
for you
straight.
this
So
time.
that was the
We'll be
Detroit Pistons.
discussing
Yeah, like I
internally.
said, that's not going to be
I'll
a
be
great
in touch.
fit for me because they already have Will Bynum, and on top of that, they have Brandon Jennings, who's a great point guard. So the Phoenix Suns won't holler at me.
Nice performance tonight. I'm GM and President of Team Operations for the Suns. We have the 5th pick in this draft, and we're looking at potentially using this pick on you. First, though, we would like to get to know you better by asking you a couple questions. Let's get to it. As a whole, the Suns have kept the same core for the better part of a decade. We found a winning formula and stuck by it, just rotating in supporting pieces where necessary. As I'm sure you've seen over the last year or so, we're in the midst of overhauling our roster. We really love the idea of you being a part of that process. What do you think about being a centerpiece for the new Phoenix Suns?
Okay, so this will be very good for me because the Phoenix Suns, their best player right now is Eric Bledsoe, and that's okay. Eric Bledsoe's a good player, but for me, this would be a great start for me, and so I wouldn't mind being part of the Phoenix Suns. They got new jerseys and everything, so this will be very good because I know that they still have Goran Dragic. And they traded Mike Beasley, one of the best players in Miami. So this will be very good to start off my career. It's just that it's gonna take a long time for me to build with my teammates. So yeah, this will be very good for me.
I love the idea that you consider me a centerpiece. That type of confidence in me, how can I not love the idea? I'm interested in making a name for myself in the NBA, and Phoenix sounds like a great fit to me.
Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
So he asks me what I'd like to improve in my game in the future.
Primarily my focus and being mentally tougher. I need to study the game and watch the players in front of me and learn. I also need to learn from the veteran guys so I can step in and contribute when my name is called.
So there he is. I give a good answer. So that was the last question
Great
for the
answers.
Phoenix
I really
Suns.
think you'd fit in great with us. Here's hoping we're able to draft you with our pick.
Ooh, Portland wants to holler at me too. Portland.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the Trailblazers. We have the 10th pick in the draft and are interested in your talents. We just want to pick your brain a little before we decide. Let's get to it. Aside from a few veterans, this is a very young team. We're bringing in a lot of young talent this offseason, and it won't be easy to get this team back into the playoffs immediately. Are you willing to take your lumps as a team in order to grow as a core along with all the other young talent the Blazers have?
Now, the only reason why I'm saying yes to these answers, like for instance, like the Portland Trailblazers, is because I don't want to sound arrogant. Because they already have a great point guard in Damian Lillard, and they also have Earl Watson.
I know you
on
guys
top of
are in
that,
a bit
Mo
of a
Williams.
rebuilding
Just,
process right now, but
I'm gonna be like the
better
fourth
way to
point guard on
rebuild
the
than with
list.
a
That's not
franchise
gonna work
guy
out.
like me. I won't stand for losing too long, but if all goes according to plan, that won't be the case, man. As long as the Blazers will believe in me, I'll believe in them.
All right then, one more. This question is a tough one to ask, as there really isn't a right or wrong answer. Over the last couple of years, we've had entire seasons washed out by insurmountable injuries. As a franchise, we're becoming more conscious on
I wonder why we
injury
can't see their
histories and
faces.
what that means for our draft picks. What can you tell us about your injury history, and more importantly, your ability to play through pain?
So here he asks me, have I ever had a question when it comes to my health? So, I'm gonna say
Fortunately,
I think
I've been
injuries
blessed
never
with
held me
good
back.
health,
Oh, I
man.
pressed the wrong button.
I think the worst injury
Oh, no.
I've ever had was a sprained ankle, you know? I picked up some knocks over the years, but it's never held me back in practice or in games. I feel like I'm a safe pick for you guys in that regard.
I meant to press injuries have
That's
never
great.
held
Those
me
answers are
back.
music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft.
Okay, so overall, I think those draft interviews were fine. Let's see where I get drafted to.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. For 60 of the world's most talented and dedicated young players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all of the fans watching around the world and to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And now to the task at hand. With the first pick in the
Well, so I already know I'm
2013
not getting drafted
NBA
number
draft,
one overall.
the
That's Anthony
Cleveland
Bennett,
Cavaliers
or number
select
two, number three, or
Anthony
number four, but at
Bennett,
5 spot.
Toronto, Canada,
bound to be me.
and the University of
Hopefully I get to
Nevada,
be a
Las
future
Vegas.
Phoenix Sun. And Anthony
With the
Bennett, like I
second
said,
pick
he-
in the
he gets the
2013
number one overall
NBA
pick.
draft, the Orlando
And next
Magic
is
select
obviously Victor Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo of Indiana University.
I don't think he
with
really,
the third
he didn't really
pick
do
in the
all that good in the
2013
rookie showcase. I don't
NBA
think
draft, the
he really
Washington
deserved
Wizards
it.
select Otto Porter from
Next
Georgetown
is,
University.
Otto Porter Jr. I don't know why they don't add the junior part in his last name.
With the fourth pick in the 2013 NBA draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Cody Zeller
Next
from
is Cody
Indiana
Zeller.
University.
All right, here we go.
With the fifth
Fifth
pick
pick
in the
overall.
2013
Josh
NBA
Stephenson
draft,
right here.
the Phoenix Suns select Alex
Here we
Len
go.
from the University of Maryland.
What? Alex Lynn?
With the sixth pick in the 2013 NBA draft,
The
Ugh.
New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, the New Orleans
Oh, well.
Pelicans.
select
They're gonna regret that pick.
with the seventh pick in the 2013 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings
August.
select
I figured he would go to
Ben
Philly.
McLemore from the University of Kansas.
Once in a while, Anthony Davis on the same
with the
team.
eighth
Wow,
pick in the
Pelicans are very good this
2013
year.
NBA draft, the Detroit
Ben
Pistons select
McLemore.
Kentavious
See,
Caldwell
the Pistons
Pope
won't
from
It's not
University
gonna
of
be a
Georgia.
good fit, but still, hey, it's the Pistons.
With the ninth pick in the
Caldwell
2013
Pope.
NBA draft, the Minnesota
They got way
Timberwolves
too many
select
6'5", 6'4"
Trey
point
Burke
guards
from the
and
University
shit.
of Michigan.
Well, I know the Timberwolves ain't gonna get
With
me,
the
so
10th pick in the 2013
Here we
NBA
go.
draft, the
See if
Portland
Portland still wants me.
Trailblazers select the 19-year-old point guard from St. John's University.
Oh, there I go. First round, 10th pick overall, the 6'7" point guard from St. John's. So I get drafted. I don't know how this is going to work out with me trying to battle Damian Lillard, Earl Watson, and Mo Williams. So as you can see, my rookie contract, my annual salary is going to be, my annual salary is going to be about 500 VC. 2 years, and the team option. Alright, so here we go. The start of something special.